So, in my last video about Illuminati, I failed to mention the click very much because I did not know that he put out another video about the time I uploaded that. So, the click uploaded a video around 2 days ago titled Illuminati and Sad Milk. I will be steering away from Sad Milk and be mainly discussing Illuminati. I want to preface two things before I get into the main point of this video. One, this will be my last video on the Illuminati situation, as I've covered pretty much all I need to cover, including this video. And second, thank you guys very much for 100 subscribers. Very small milestone, but I appreciate it a lot, and that means something to me, so thanks for anyone who's sticking around. Anyway, back to the video. I'm going to say that I failed to mention that in my last video about Illuminati, that she brought up how the clique was harboring a pedophile. And what I mean by that is that allegedly the clique was harboring a pedophile within his Discord community. Now, if you spent any time on Discord and done some moderately extensive research, there are pedophiles everywhere, unfortunately. That's the reality of it. Sad, but true. I've run into a few myself. Not a pleasant experience. I'm going to keep it 100% honest with you. However, that's just how it is. Now, when she said this in the video, I don't know why I didn't talk about it in my last video. I think it just slipped my mind. But she mentioned that the clique did not take any initiative when it came to the pedophile, a 19-year-old man dating a 12-year-old girl, which that's pretty fucking gross. But on a serious note, yeah, that's pretty fucking gross. And I speculated that maybe the clique might have been asleep or he just didn't see it. Lo and behold, that's exactly what happened.
The situation brought up mentions a pedo joining my Discord. It is said that neither I nor my team took action against this predatory person and actively chose to do nothing to resolve the situation, basically just letting them run amok. Click did not address it or wasn't fast enough, etc. Here are the DMs of said creep, full username, etc. that she has already showed in her video. Now, the first detail that was conveniently left out of the accusations is that I was asleep. In my time zone, this occurred around 2 AM, and within the span of me sleeping, this random creep in question had already gotten banned. I took the liberty to dig through the old ban logs on my server, and here it is. He was banned at 2:14 AM, my time zone. She brought one topic into a chat room, as she shown in her video and her accusations. However, her statement in these DMs about click knowing is very odd, as I would have been very unconscious when the ban was happening.
He mentions in the video that when this situation was going down, it was concurrently 3 in the morning in his time zone. So he was asleep, and by the time he woke up, it was already dealt with. So what Illuminati mentioned about him, quote unquote, harboring a pedophile was kind of a fucking nothing burger, and I don't understand why she even mentioned it to begin with. Like, she's literally sitting there, like, grasping at, like, the faintest straw she can. I also want to mention in my last video that I kind of slandered Wonder a little bit. Slandered is a really extensive word to use, but I was kind of a dick to Wonder because it didn't seem like he was the greatest roommate. And though I was kind of correct, I do want to apologize because I didn't really take the time to sit down and think about it a lot, because Wonder has extremely bad mental health issues. And, you know, he had them and he still has them. And I have no doubt that Illuminati's situation and her posting of his suicidal ideation only contributed to that. So, you know, I know Wonder's never going to see this, but to anyone who kind of thought it was a bit of a brash take, I'm sorry. Anyway, Illuminati has continued to upload like nothing has happened, which, you know, for the most part would be good. However, from what she has done to the people in Sad Milk, I don't understand why she in good conscience can just sit there to just upload over and over again without even addressing anything. Oh, right, I know. She's a manipulative psychopath, and there's nothing you can say or do that can constitute otherwise. She literally has been hiring people on Discord to go through the clique's old videos from like 10 fucking years ago of him like saying slurs and shit. Like, why, bro? It was like 10 years ago. I would get if he was exposed for being like a child molester or some shit like 10 years ago. Like, I would 100% understand bringing that up. But he said the fucking word retarded. And I think he might have said the N word like once, like 10 years ago. Like, who the fuck cares, man? I mentioned this in my last video. The clique literally moved on and apologized, and he said he does not condone or support the things he said back then. But you know, Illuminati is Illuminati, so she kept hiring people to try to dig up any sort of dirt they had on the clique for some fucking reason, and she successfully did it. But I think this is, I can't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure Illuminati posted on her own subreddit on like her normal account about like the clique, you know, saying all these slurs and shit when he was like 15 or 16. And apparently she was commenting on a fucking alt account, like trying to like boost it to get more people to see it and drag more drama YouTubers into it. I don't understand. You know, here we are, Illuminati still, you know, making videos like normal and acting like none of this ever happened because she thought the clique wouldn't come out and dunk on her like this. Illuminati is just, she's just a piece of shit person, and I don't understand how people can just sit back in good conscience and just watch her videos. Now, I'm not associating her with her content. I don't think that's a great thing to do to anyone, because you can enjoy someone's content and dislike them as a person. I think this is actually a super common misconception people have towards other people who have done like shitty things and they don't want to associate with their content, like music videos or even movies or roles in movies, because they don't like said individual as a person instead of an actor, content creator, or artist. I'm of the opinion that Illuminati needs to be fucking held accountable for the shit she's done. She is only taking accountability for incredibly small things, such as the Legal Eagle situation. I wouldn't call that small because plagiarism is a very serious accusation, but you know what I mean. She has refused to take accountability, or rather she is neglecting to take accountability for the fact that she posted an ex-coworker's possible suicide note and suicidal ideations out for everyone to see. It would be different if the information was already public, but that information by Wonder was shared to Illuminati in good conscience that she would keep it to herself, and she just violated that for no reason. Also, she says that she regrets ever being friends with the clique ever, which that's kind of a really shitty thing to say, because that can like really hurt someone on a deep personal level. Now, to be fair, she's just borderline obsessed with the clique for some reason. They had their falling out like years ago, and she's still on his ass for like literally zero reason. She's tried to pay people to dig up dirt of him saying slurs like 10 plus years ago, and they got the slurs, but it doesn't do anything because it doesn't fucking matter because it was 10 years ago. But I just wanted to weigh my 2 cents in on this topic for the second and very last time, because I will not be making another follow-up video to the Illuminati situation. It's almost pretty much resolved and done with, and I can say in good conscience that Illuminati is either going to completely ignore it, or she just might shut everything down from the amount of backlash she's getting. And since she's known to just delete comments that, you know, proclaim negativity towards her, I wouldn't be surprised if she just outright just deactivated her channel, or at least just stopped uploading on it entirely. Illuminati is just a piece of shit, and she always has been, getting into pointless drama. Although she does admit some faults, it happens over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it doesn't really matter at this point, does it? She's just gonna get into another bit of pointless drama for literally zero fucking reason. She's gonna come out and apologize and make a response video to it, and then it's just gonna rinse and repeat after she goes back to making her normal content. She just needs help, man. She needs to see a fucking therapist, because whatever she's doing right now clearly ain't working. And I'll put what I just said on fucking everything. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about when it comes down to the Illuminati situation. Like I said, I probably won't be making another video on this. Actually, I definitely won't be making another video on this because there's really no reason to. After I push this out, I'm pretty sure everything's going to be over and done with. Not resolved in any way, because I don't think Illuminati is going to own up and take accountability for being the shitty person she is, unless she just throws a curveball and decides to do it for some reason. But that's really not on her track record, so, don't count on it. Anyway, see ya.